What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Snake MC Gaming, and I am back with another episode of Minecraft Resource Pack Reviews. That was a good one, right? I know. So, today, for you guys, we have something called, it doesn't really have a name, so I guess it's just being called Simple Pack right now. But it's one of the first texture packs that I found on the recently updated texture packs on Planet Minecraft. Took me to this guy's website. So for now, it's called Simple Pack. It's an alpha texture pack created by Tyler Tyza. And you can find his website, www.tylertyza.com. Link will be in the description below. It's a pretty interesting pack. It's very smooth and very simplistic, hence why it's called Simple Pack, but it's also in 128 by 128, which is pretty nice. So without further ado, let us get going. So here is your options menu. Very nice. I like the letters quite a bit. And of course your main menu. It kind of looks like the lettering is like the Minecraft lettering. Kind of looks like an old Nintendo 64 style thing. Now keep in mind that it is a work in progress, hence the WIP as a work in progress alpha. It's about 77% complete, so not all the textures are going to be done, so that is definitely going in mind when we come to the final review. Alright, so let's head on into our resource pack reviews world and start looking at some textures. Alright, already this is going to be pretty interesting, so let's go ahead and start this bad boy off, shall we? Ooh, I really like it. No connected textures for right now, but that's okay. I'm sure if you use MC Patcher instead of Optifine, connected textures probably work. So here we go. Let's go ahead and start off. I really like these textures quite a bit, though. It's nice and smooth. So here's we go with the stone, the dirt, the coarse dirt, the grass block, the podzol, and the mycelium with the mycelium particles. Moving on down here, we got our cobblestone, our mossy cobblestone, mossy or stone brick, our mossy stone brick, our cracked stone brick, and our chiseled stone brick. Cool beans. Moving on, we have our 1.8 blocks here, the granite, diorite, and andesite in the regular and polished forms, and of course the prismarine, which I can't really tell if it's changing colors or not. I don't think it does. Oh no, that's definitely, I think that's a shade of blue, so I think it does change colors. Yeah, it's definitely changing to a darker shade of blue. Alright, so the prismarine and the prismarine bricks. So it's called, right? Prismarine bricks. And then of course this prismarine, the dark prismarine. Oh lordy. Yeah, now it's more of a greenish color. Okay, cool. And of course the bedrock, which I really like. The bricks. And the obsidian. Sweet daddy dearest. Alright, so here's the glowstone, which I actually kind of like. The, I'm losing my mind here. The sea lantern, and of course the, lever and the redstone lamp. Also, this is your creative inventory. I kind of like it. It's nice, clean and plain looking. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Kind of hard to see some of the slots though, so that might need to be adjusted. Maybe bump up the opaqueness a little bit more so you can see everything a little easier. Alright, moving on, here is the cobblestone stairs, the stone brick stairs, and the brick stairs, along with the corresponding slabs, and the smooth stone half slab. Very nice. Here's the gravel, the sand, the red sand, sandstone, smooth sandstone, chiseled sandstone, and the same red correspondent. Very nice. And of course the regular sandstone and regular sandstone and red sandstone stair and slab. Awesome. Moving on to the saplings, shall we? Alright. Oak sapling, birch sapling, no, spruce sapling, birch sapling with some minor red on it for some reason. Probably was a technical error or something that they did on accident. The jungle sapling, acacia sapling, and the and the dark oak sapling. And then, of course, here is all of the logs, the wood logs, the wood planks, and the leaves. Oak, spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, and dark oak. Take a look at the middle parts here. I really like the wood. And I really like the leaves, too. Alright, moving on to some of the nether stuff. Here we have the soul sand. Very cool. The sponge. And the, wet sponge. I'm getting a very almost Sphaxy kind of feel to it. It seems like it's definitely inspired by that, but a much more simplistic Sphax-ish kind of thing with a lot more default inspired stuff. Anyway, so here is the netherrack, the nether brick, and the nether quartz ore. And of course the regular quartz, the chiseled quartz, and the quartz pillar block. That's what the top of that looks like. Let's go ahead and take a look what the top of that looks like. I really like that a lot. Wow, that's so cool. That's definitely a new kind of thing to add there. And then of course we have our quartz slab and stair, as well as our nether brick slab and stair. I think with the nether brick, the purple brick-like form should be just a bit more purple. Stand out just a little bit more. Give it a little bit more either saturation or darken it a little bit more, and it'll stand out much better and it'll look more like bricks. To me, that's just my personal opinion, of course. Here, of course, is your hay bale, your ice, your packed ice, and your endstone. The watermelon, the snow, the pumpkin, and the jack-o'-lantern. Nice. Then, of course, here is your wooden plank stairs and your wooden plank slabs. And onto the ore wall with the ores on the top and the corresponding storage blocks on the bottom, starting from the least rarest to the most rarest. We have coal, iron, redstone, lapis lazuli, gold, diamonds, and emeralds. I really like the diamond and emerald ore. They kind of stick out, like they're the shape of the actual thing. I bet you that's what the drop looks like. We'll see that when we're in the item room. Here's your bed. Very cool. And of course your glass and your stained glass. For some reason my FPS has dropped to 15, but whatever. Then of course the panes. Hey look, I brought it back, and it's back down, but whatever. That's when I'm facing that direction. It's like there's something going on over there. Weird. Alright, anyway, moving on. Here we have the wooden fence gates and fences. And the mossy cobblestone wall. And the regular cobblestone wall. Here, let's go ahead and... yeah, that could be... that could... oh, you see, another thing is you can hardly see the meter here, so we should definitely do something about that. Okay, that's a little better now. Awesome. Cool. Alright, moving on to the other room. What is back? What is back? What is back? That was a weird cut. I just stopped the recording to go see something. My FPS is weird. Like, only when I face this direction and then around in this area is my FPS. It's like something in here is lagging my FPS a bit, but we'll just have to deal with it. So here is the carpet. And the, this is the carpet, this is the wool. I really like it. It really, like, stands out a lot, actually. I think it looks really neat. Cool. Alright, moving on. Here we have the clay block, the hardened clay block, and all the clay block colors. And then, of course, we have the banners, which, sadly, no TARDIS. Aww. Anyway, let's go ahead and it looks like the chests aren't done. That's okay. We were expecting some things not to be finished. But here's the ladder, the iron bars, the vines, the cobweb, the torch. Oh, lucky us, the crafting bench is finished. Let's go ahead and take a 3D look at that. Very cool, very cool. And of course, here is the flower pot and the, you know, the regular stuff. And the flower pot with the flower in it. There we go. Excellent. Alright, now let's go ahead and here's our oven. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like when something's being cooked inside. Very cool. Very default-esque. Then, of course, we have the dispenser. Once again, very dark. That definitely needs to be fixed. And the dropper. The note block. The notes. And the jukebox. And the slime block. Yay! The oak doors. The iron doors. The spruce doors. The birch doors. Kind of don't like that there's no pattern right there, but still good. The acacia, or the jungle doors. The acacia doors. And the dark oak doors. Very default-like. It's definitely an alternative to a default texture pack, like a smooth version of default. Of course, here's your trapdoor. And your iron trapdoor. And your bookshelves. Very bright and vibrant books. And of course, your enchanting table. Now is the time in the video where we take a look at all of our weapons here. Starting with a wooden sword. Oh, the texture right there is a little bit off. You can see straight through it. It's probably like that on all the swords. Iron. Gold. Diamond. I like the diamond one. And enchanted. Here's your bow. About to fire. There's your arrow. Excellent. Alright, let's go ahead and move all of our stuff back. And take a look at our enchantment table. Looks like the enchantment table inventory hasn't been finished. Let's go ahead and pop something in here. That also hasn't been finished either. Alright. Let's move on to some of the flowers. Here we have the mushrooms, tall grass, fern, dead bush. I like the flowers. Different assortment of flowers here. Alright, for some reason, the double tall dead bush is a Christmas tree. Don't really understand why, but I mean, to each their own, I suppose. Here's the tall grass, the cactus, and the sugarcane. The farmland, along with the planted wheat, carrots, and potatoes. The pumpkin. Why is... Oh, I did that on purpose. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Here's the pumpkin with the stalk bent and the stalk fully grown regular. And of course the watermelon too. Here's our daylight sensor on the regular and on inverted. Redstone torch, redstone dust, redstone repeater, and redstone comparator off. And the same things in the on position. Here of course are our 4 pressure plates. Our stone button. And our wooden button. And our 2 hoppers, one facing in on one. Sticky and regular pistons. Extended. And of course our anvil in various states of decay. Here of course is our end portal frame with and without the that. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Oops. Why is it doing that? Boom. Edited my world while you guys were here because YOLO. So there we go. And portal frame with or without and with the ender eye inside. Looks like the mobs might not be finished. So that's cool. Alright, let's move on to the next room. And here we are in our items, frames, room. Yeah, looking at our random miscellaneous items. This is very beautiful. Yes, I know. Okay. And of course our, this stuff here. The stuff. The potions. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a bottle of enchanting, and appears that those particles haven't quite been fixed yet. And then of course here we have, oh, I'm sorry, I passed up this stuff. Here's the brewing stand and the inventory, which hasn't been finished yet. And of course the cauldrons, filled and unfilled. And then of course we have the other random stuff. We'll take a look at our pickaxe in our hand just to get a sense of what the tools look like. Once again, the textures aren't quite defined quite yet. Pausing now. Restarting in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to do a minor cut for a second. I meant to point out that also I really like that clock. It's really cool. I kind of wish that it would tell the real time. That'd be even cooler. But I suppose it's actually Minecraft time, 8:15 a.m. because it does morning whenever the thing restarts. Actually, let's time set 26. Oh! That's so cool, 6:45 in the morning. Oh, that's epic. I love that. That's awesome. Okay, anyway, it even moves the hands and stuff. Alright, here's some more items. And the mob eggs. And the records. The item frame is not finished. And none of the armor is finished. Okay, moving on, here's the food. The cake. Looks like some jam-like filling. And of course, more cake here. The tripwire trap doesn't appear to be finished. It might be, actually, now that I think about it. And of course, the string. Let's explode some TNT. I really like the obsidian. Ooh, that was a nice explosion. Alright, here is what the TNT looks like completely all around. Oh, it's like pieces of wire connected to that. That's pretty neat. Alright, moving on. Here is your bent rail, your regular rail, your powered rail, detector rail, and your booster rail. Here's what they look like in the on position. And of course your various minecarts. Okay, here's your boat, your lily pad, your flowing water, and your still water. Alright, let's go ahead and hop into game mode. Oh, it's gotta be one word, because I'm a dummy. Game mode S. And here's your survival inventory, which sadly hasn't finished yet. And then, of course, there is your health meter, your food meter, and your experience bar, along with your bubble meter. Excellent. Alright, let's go ahead and move back into game mode C now. Take a look at our flowing lava, which doesn't have a texture, so it looks kind of weird against our still lava. Hop on into the fire. Oh, the fire texture hasn't been changed yet either, which means that hasn't been changed yet. Alright, and the paintings aren't changed, so let's go ahead and head on to the tree room. Okay, here we are in the tree room where we look at fully grown trees and what they might look like in a survival world for you. Here is your oak tree, your spruce tree. I feel like those leaves I've seen before, or a style of them before. Your birch tree, your acacia tree, your jungle tree, and of course the dark oak tree. Awesome. Alright, let's go take a look at the beacons and stuff. Alright, let's go. Okay, here I am. There's no need to look at the night sky or anything like that. I will, however, options, video settings, animations, and all that's on. Why is it not raining? Ah, that's right here. Okay. Alright, we're gonna head and turn on the rain, so toggle downfall. We'll see if they okay, so the rain particles are different, and the rain definitely looks different as well. Alright, I actually really like the rain particles a lot. Alright, let's toggle downfall again and go ahead and turn weather off. Alright, so here is your command block here. I'm not gonna... Actually, you know what? Let's just to be safe, let's go ahead and time set 18,000. And yeah, I didn't think so. The night does not look any different. Alright, let's put that back. And let's take a look at our beacons. Alright, so here's your beacon block. Very simple, very cool. I like it. And it appears that the beams aren't changed, but we shall fly through them nevertheless. Whee! Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at some mobs. Okay, so, I did a quick fly through, and very few of these things are changed. At least of the peaceful, passive mobs. We know by the skulls that none of the hostile mobs have been changed. But we're gonna take a look at some of the passive mobs because some of them are different. I didn't look at the squid actually. Ooh, the squid's very nice. I love you, squid. You're very cool. Let's see, the wolves are not different. Here's the mushrooms. The cats aren't different. Yeah, the ocelots weren't different either. Rabbits weren't different. Villagers weren't different. Alright, and then of course, all of these creatures weren't different either. Which is kind of sad. So, this is going to be one of those other videos where I do not actually go into the nether. Because there's just so little has been changed. And one of the biggest reasons I like to go into the nether is, yeah, I want to see the environment in the texture pack, but I want to see the mobs in the environment in the texture pack as well. And usually when the mobs aren't done is usually when I cut the video completely. Bear in mind, however, that this entire entire texture pack is only 77% complete. It says it on the thing, so definitely be wary, or not be wary, of course, because it's an excellent texture pack. I do really enjoy it, but just definitely be aware that when you download it, that it is definitely not complete, and just keep an eye out for updates. It was just updated like in the middle of last month, so he's still working on it. Anyway, so I think that's about it. I think it's time to give it a rating. Yeah, what do you guys think? So it's not complete, so I can't give it a perfect 10, but it is very good. So I will definitely give it you know what, methinks that it deserves a we'll give it an 8. We'll give it a nice solid well-rounded 8. Not the best, but not bad. Not bad at all, actually. It's third place, technically. Just because it's a very cool texture pack. Everything that's finished with the texture pack is very well done, I think. So yeah, I can't wait to see the finished product. I might do an update video whenever it's done, but remember guys, the download link is going to be in the description. If there's a texture pack that you guys would like me to review, please leave a comment down below, let me know what it is, and I'll see if I can't work that in to my schedule. Yes. Go ahead and leave a comment. Also, tell me what you think this texture pack deserved out of 10. You can use points if you want, I don't care. Yeah, that's it, guys. So if you liked the video, please click the like button down below. It really makes me happy. If you really liked it, go ahead and click the subscribe button to take a look at the Rathum. That's not a word. The plethora, I guess you could say, over 150 videos, I think, at this point, of content that I have down below. Not down below, but on my channel. And of course for future content as well. Follow me on Twitter, my link in the description. And yeah, that's it. So I will see you guys on the next episode of Resource Pack Reviews. Peace out.